A road nowhere. Part 1. Confrontation, to be a friend or not to be, was popping out of his head while he rang the bell of Riya's apartment. It was not an hour before he got the final message from Riya, and he came to seek an answer to his endless tussle going in his mind since past few days. While waiting, he began to comprehend various assumptions in his mind. So am I just a scum bag, which she can use and throw away? Adrenaline ran through his face as the thought came up. It was just more than a month that they have been talking to each other. But those endless midnight-flirty-phone-conversations, all day million face, he said be friends. Everything that could be possible was not less than between two sweethearts. What are you doing here? She asked surprisingly. So this is what you want? As you get your ex back to your life, you will chuck me out in the name of friend? He replied in a delirious tone. I already told you I don't want to be in relationship from the beginning. It has nothing to do with my ex. Don't get it all wrong. I never planned such thing. Riya retorted in disturbed way. But it did happen, Riya. Everything was fine until the jerk showed up. Where was he? You were pinning on my shoulder for him. First he breaks your heart, and when you looked out for your happiness he won't let you have it either. Scoffed. All those times that we spent together means nothing to you, and now we will be just friends. How can you slap that on my face? I know I haven't expressed myself verbally before, but I really love you. The love I felt with you is what I imagined the true love ever could be. And still you want to let go your true love? Interrupted, looking at her eyes. She stood there silently, staying firm at her decision. Riya, I cannot take it anymore. I feel disgusted about what has happened, and I cannot control my feelings by just being a friend. There will be always an expectations from my side for which you will not always there for me. I don't want to end up making fool of myself. So this was always the base of our relation, she said, cleaning her moist eyes. Trust me, I never meant to end up this way. We would have stayed friends as long as we would not have crossed that line. Trust me, it's not just me who thinks we are more than a friend. I have never taken wrong signals. He kept a straight face. Goodbye, Riya. Left the apartment, slamming the gate as hard as he could. Part 2. Breakup-hangover. Wake up, man. It's already 5 o'clock. Rahan growled. I don't feel like getting up. I feel like drowning myself. D murmured. Oh, come on. Don't be a girl. Look at yourself. It's been 2 days you have been out of the house. You know you did the right thing. Rehan quickly replied. Why, the first love always has to win. What? If you see all those blood Bollywood movies, it's always the first love that wins. Why is first love so important to girls? Why do they lose hope of finding better one? No matter what an ass he has been, girls always forgive them. How can one lower one's self-respect? Dee asked in grief. Dude, that's the weakness of the girls we guys often play with. Once we know she is ours, we take it for granted, knowing that we can have it back whenever we want. It's your bad luck you are on the other side right now. Rehan tried to console Dee. I don't want to be on that side either. I cannot live with that guilt feeling, and I am not a cheap shot. You know it. Yes, I know you, but you cannot ignore their history. It takes time to get over it. And why do you want to get involving so complicated? Why is it so complicated? Can't she clearly see how jerky he has been? How he has used her? While she was mourning for him, he had casual relations with other girls. He changed completely in 4 years, and now he claims he will change back for her. Angrily Dee asked. Dee, what you want to do? He confusingly asked. I don't deserve all this. I want to get the things back to normal. All those stuff we used to have. I don't want you to get hurt again. You have seen yourself past few days. Don't become an emotional fool. So it is getting back at me, isn't it? Dee smirked. What is getting back at you? Rehan got irritated. When I was with Shreya, I didn't want it to be in relationship with her. Just like the same way Riya does not want to be in with me. It's the circle of life, man. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Line from Bible shoved in Dee's head. Part 3. Hour of decision. Sometimes I wish I could read your mind. Then I wonder if I could handle the truth. Thought cracked up in Dev's mind as he unwrapped the gift. Inside he found a partially handwritten card with their photos together. The content was more of a thank you card and how she felt in the presence of Dev. It was almost a month since he smashed goodbye on Riya's face. So why did she send all this? Has she changed her mind? Has she realized I was the best thing ever happened to her? Rest of the day Dev could not concentrate. She was always on his mind. Annoyingly he called her. After a couple of rings, she picked up the call saying, "Hi. How are you doing?" Her voice was desperate, as if she was waiting for my call. Taking a deep breath I replied, "Does it matter? Why you have to be sarcastic always? Can't you give reply in simple line?" she said it, getting irritated. I use sarcasm only because telling you the truth will be considered rude in most of a situation. She ran out of the words. She was always helpless when it comes to arguing with a D. Always analyze the truth in her eyes. To fill up the silence, he uttered, "Anyways, why did you send me the gifts? What does it mean?" "There is no reason or occasion. I just wanted to let you know how I always felt being around you. Didn't you like it?" Curiously she asked. Until now Dev had a feeling that she has changed her mind and he still is an important part of her life. Disappointed by the lovely yet cruel trick played on him, he replied, "You didn't had to do this. You don't owe me anything. I was getting along without you in my life and now I miss you like I haven't missed anyone in my life. You did what you had to do, so there is no need to feel guilty for yourself. For its worth, I have always honestly loved you. I did what my heart wanted. I have dreamt for this day for very long," she said, trying hard to justify herself but crushed deep from the core of his heart. "Leave it, Riya. I don't have any complaints. Just leave it. D. Please never give up. Forget. And forgive me. There are much better things waiting for you. I can't forget about you. Because forgetting about you means forgetting those amazing moments we spent together. And I don't want that." Dev confronted, but instead of fighting with the pain, "I will live with it," Riya asked. "So where do we stand on this? I will be just an idiot whose presence will make you laugh and will make you cry in absence." Dev for the first time in life felt powerless. All now Riya could hear was dead tone. The end. Thank you for watching.